Hello, hello. It is us, Matt in a Hat and DM
It is us,
Mix, coming to you live from across the world.
coming to you live.
We are here with you for some Eolas, which is DM world that we are developing and growing and living in together with our wonderful characters here. He is playing as Peter and Thurble, which he'll tell you all about in just I am playing a skewer, which I will tell you all about in a minute, and we are on a fine adventure into the Arctic regions of the world as winter is coming and the
It's too
weather is
cold.
turning.
I do not like the cold.
So, with the introduction out of the way, how are you doing, DM, and what is new with you?
I'm doing all right. A little bit off in some regards, but we mentioned that to you.
Yeah,
Other than that, I'm doing okay.
alrighty. We had a good session for Kingmaker
Mhm.
today. Going well. We are now up to 32 sessions done already. It seems like it hasn't been
That is
that long, but
crazy.
it has, apparently. We are still level
Mm-hmm.
5 and just getting dribbles of XP as we fail forward, I guess you might say. Fail forward, stumbling on our laurels a little bit, but that's okay. Definitely
Did you ever look at
coming.
how many sessions you've had of Cyberpunk?
Many, 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 many.
Many, many, which means you haven't looked at it.
Um,
So,
I would guess, and this is a guess. Um, I would guess
and two chapters.
65? Six,
No, actually, less than that because we had a couple of months hiatus. We are currently at 52
52. Okay. Okay.
for the two chapters and a couple of the third. So if we look at um, the current one, right? We are currently on chapter 3, session 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, it adds up quick, and you're just like,
It does. It does add
wow.
up super quick. Same thing with my home games and everything. They're in chapter 3 as well. They're doing 4 levels per chapter. They're doing about 5 to 7 sessions per level. So it multiplies out super quickly.
Hmm.
I don't realize. But yes, it's exciting. So yes, we will be playing some Cyberpunk on Saturday night in the time zone and Sunday my time over here in Down Under. But today, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you, we are playing some Eolas using Pathfinder 2nd Edition as our system and using Foundry Virtual Tabletop for our dice rolling and all of the shenanigans, tracking, all of the stuff, mapping.
Shenanigans is very accurate.
It is definitely very accurate. Um, am I handing over to you? I think you are leading us into the next section. If I'm not mistaken.
Leading into the next session, dropping you into insanity,
Fantastic.
something like that.
Are you ready, chat, for the insanity? Buckle on in.
Have you taken your prescription to join insanity?
Insanity.
So, where what do you recall last time, Matt? Because it's been a 2 weeks because last week we skipped because I was doubled over on the floor in pain.
Yeah.
So fun.
Last time,
Be jealous.
we came down the mountain. We had a few various things coming down the mountain, but we eventually got back to Soveza after meeting a ghost and stuff with that. Eventually got back to
Mhm.
Sylvester and the people, let them know what we had discovered up on the mountain, which was that their attackers had effectively made off for wherever they've made off to. We couldn't confirm um, exactly where that might be, though we potentially had our suspicions. But we were able to let them know that we attacked the last remainder of that particular camp of the frozen uh, cult. This cult that are trying to do something. It's obvious
Yes.
that they're in
The
some sort
cult
of
of the Eternal
process
Frost.
right now, collecting essence, people, items, resources to fuel some sort of ritual.
Nefarious plot.
Yeah. We reported all that in, and
Yep.
we brought with us this porter who had been working for this cult, or one of the minor leaders of the cult, and they were able to tell Sylvester a little bit of information. Um, we got to rest, which was nice. And we got some information about a cave of ancients
Mm-hmm.
that is a few days off. We were reluctant to go there until we had checked in with the moot to see if they needed stuff now or what was happening. So we sent some pro messengers to go and check in and see that they were happy for us to do that. And they said, sure, as long as straight afterwards you come and bring us all of the resources in a caravan. You can even accompany the caravan and rejoin us here at the moot, and we will prepare for your arrival. And so we agreed then to go to this cave of ancients to find out more information, hoping that there'll be more information about what this cult might be doing, what might be involved. Um, Apparently, there were some paintings in this cave that might give us some hints as to what that might be. But they hadn't paid too much attention to them, or potentially hadn't translated them properly, because there were a lot and they weren't exactly sure what they were pertaining to. But us, with the information that we have, hopefully we'll be able to find out more. So we are on our way to go and figure that out. See what's in this cave of the ancients. See what we can decipher, what we can
There
learn.
was something odd that happened on our travel here to the
Yes,
cave.
there was. Time kind of went weird. Or base, maybe? Not quite.
Something.
The wolf sled driver who has traveled these lands thoroughly and for a very long
Mm-hmm.
time knew how long it would take us to get from Sylvester to the cave, and for some reason we were there a long while before he thought that was possible. It was
Yeah,
like he
like
blinked and
days.
we were there, and he's like, what? No, this isn't, but it is. Isn't, but it is. But what is going on here? I don't understand. We were all a little bit freaked out by that, too. Yeah.
A bit. A bit. It was not what was expected.
No. All right, so hopefully that's enough of a summary as to what happened
Yeah,
last time.
I thought it'd be good for both of us to make sure we remembered the same things and filled in and brought everyone back up because, you miss a week. It's good to bring people back up.
Yeah.
So I need to do this.
You have not on any. Gonna zoom in then. Well, we're just gonna zoom in, chat. Just zoom in.
As soon as you select them, it'll show you proper vision,
Okay, great. Um,
which is why I had you in, at least in that corner. It still had you zoomed out a little bit more than I told it to have you, because I was trying to help you not spoil yourself.
yeah, I don't think we saw enough to get
Nah,
spoiled.
it wasn't much. And I'm just saying, like, I did try to clear it up to make sure we were in a good place for that.
Yeah.
So the sled team is just outside the cave, and we've stepped foot in. It's dark and very cave-like.
Have
We
you
hear some.
enabled the darkness of this map? Right now,
I thought I had. That's actually one thing I was about to check.
right now, does not seem like.
That I need to see. I thought it took care of it because I said to put it underground and it usually export good. But I don't think it did right. So I going to fix with that. That should to make it more dark, I think. Okay. So it didn't import some of the luminescence that should have been either. So that's okay.
All right,
This
well
will
we'll
work.
sort it. We'll if we need to populate stuff later, we
Yeah.
do.
But we have black and white dark vision for those who have dark vision. And it is dark inside the cave. So what I'm going to do to simulate light outside the cave is, if it will let me, I'm trying to put a light down. There it goes.
Well, I think we're going to light a torch as well.
Yeah. But I wanted to at least add a daylight coming in the cave entrance because there should be.
Yeah, so Marigold getting old. Not so good vision these days. The old cataracts are starting to come on in. We'll light a torch. Dearie, yes, if you remember, some of us can't see in the dark like this.
I forgot Marigold. I see fine. I forget it's dark. Things just change color.
Well, potentially those of you that can see in the dark might like to scout ahead, although might be good for
I'm not so quiet. I'm kind of loud. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at sneaking things. That's more Thurbold. Thurbold, you see in dark, yes? Actually, that is not something that I do. I can see some in lower light, but not in darkness, no. I
well,
believe Skewer can see in
I can
darkness.
see in the dark, but as far as being stealthy, I'm afraid that I didn't quite get that far in my training. I was more about poking things and sticking things with my stick here, making sure that they weren't breathing no more.
Poke things with your stick till it doesn't breathe anymore. Interesting.
So I think we might have some issues if we want to send someone scouting. Because otherwise, they're going to have to either have light and show themselves that way, or be big and brutish and maybe not be very good at stealthing and be able to see. So
That does seem to be a bit of a difficult situation.
let's
I
hope that
think
there's
we should
nothing
have
bad in
better
here. It's the Cave of the
prepared.
Ancients. He'll be right, right?
I'm
There's nothing
sure.
bad.
Yes, of course. There's never any beasts or anything in caves. They're always clear. I've never heard of spiders in cave before.
Skewer will turn his whole self towards Turbo and go, well, if there's spiders, I'm gonna blame you.
Oh, I'm just actually being sarcastic because I have heard of spiders in cave before, as well as rats, bats, and cats.
Well, let's not name all the things that could be possibly in caves because I've seen a few
Dragons,
things that I
beasts,
wouldn't want to see in a cave again.
witches, hags. Should I keep going? Or do
I'd
you think that's
rather you
enough?
didn't.
Oh, very well. Well, you said do not name all of them. You did not say not to name any of them.
Yes, you got me there, Thurbo. Very good. Language is definitely one of my strong suits, it is.
You are intellectual superior. We understand. Yes. Very good.
Right, so here we
If we're
go.
done talking about brains, shall we move in? Skewer, you want to move in first or you want me move in first?
Oh, I can go. Let's have a look.
I don't mind either way. I just want to ask. I want to give you choice. I think Miss Marigold and Thurbold tend to like to stay behind is all.
Yes, dearie, it's probably better that those more equipped for fighting go first, just in case there might be lurking in the shadows.
Oh, if you think in shadows, I will activate my aura to make sure I ready.
Yes, and speaking of which, Ewer does have his preaching mic in.
So we're planning on camping and preparing a meal for today, but we got here before we were intending.
Yes.
This cave is small. I must squeeze through space. Does not feel as good.
Oh,
Who
you'll
made
be
this place did
right.
not make it for me. I can fit but hard.
Lisa, are you gonna be alright in here?
I'll be. Oh,
Ah! I won't repeat what she said, dearie.
well, the end is nigh.
um, just so you know, there might be some. Are these meant to be glowing?
A little bit.
Might be some
They're supposed to have a
bioluminescent.
small
Well, actually, I wouldn't say
bioluminescence.
that word. Might be some glowing plants up ahead. Don't know.
Glowing plants. Why would plants glow? That does not make sense.
Well, dearie.
They do look to be glow. That is strange.
Let's see what I can remember from my long years of
Roll a
studying.
perception check for Skewer,
Perception check for skewer.
since he's out front.
All right. Let's see how attention. Ooh. Not very much. He's like, oh, they're very pretty.
Let's see. That would be a push. What that? Okay. He got a
10.
10.
Because I told him.
Wow. Nope.
She is going to see what she remembers about plants that glow. 18. She's like, well, yes, dearie, there are some plants that do glow, sometimes in the sea, sometimes in caves. Um, they just have a special property that makes them glow. Um, how exactly? I couldn't tell you that, but just they do.
Tend to not be edible too.
Yes, I wouldn't try to go eat them. At least not without preparing them properly. Might not be a very good idea. So, if you get peckish, let's stick to our rations. Are they dangerous, Marigold? Like, do we need to, like, skirt around them or anything? Um, maybe be cautious
Would
just
she
in
know if
case,
they're?
dearie. I don't know. Alright, he's gonna try and be cautious. Maybe stay 5 feet away. He says, I'm not sure that Peter's gonna have such ease
I
at.
may have problem. Yes, I don't think I can do that. Thurbold, did you see little creature?
What little creature? I don't say nothing. See
So a
glowing.
little creature over there. You did not see?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Surprise! So, do you know these critters?
It's a good question.
I didn't know if Matt was familiar with these critters or not.
Very similar. I haven't used this particular one.
So they're little, like impish looking critters that have like evil grins on their face. I pulled a picture up so I could show everyone
Oh,
on
yeah.
my channel what they look like. Um,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
fish looking.
So kind of a grayish tan skin, really evil looking face. That yeah,
Hmm.
don't look like they really are friendly.
Ha. You are, takes a single step back and holds his, ear up defensively.
And that's where we get to roll.
Roll.
They were definitely fitting the bill I asked for, which was the whole you know, non-good aligned versions. They definitely fit the creep vibe for the contaminated portion of this place, I figured.
All right.
If we hadn't gotten a decent perception from Peter rolling the what was it? It's like a
6, I think.
20. Hmm? The 25 he got, the perception check where he called him out. They were going to ambush us, which means they get first strike, which wouldn't be fun.
Oh. That's as it is. Some of them are acting first. So.
Mm-hmm. So we are beginning the encounter. Starting off with, oh, of course, the one in the back.
Of course.
He is 25 foot away from Skewer. So he is going to run up there. And with his little nasty fingers, he's going to try to strike you.
He will succeed.
Great. You can do that. Ooh.
Not expecting that.
No. You didn't do much with that.
No, but you do need to
How do you
roll
apply the
poison
other part?
damage. Second. I can apply the second.
There we go.
So here is the Damal.
So
Poison.
2 poison, 2 non-poison, or 2 poison, 2 piercing.
Oh, I kind of feel gross. Like I might want to
Yes, that
throw
looks
up.
like it was nasty. Watch out, he's coming in for another strike. Creepy. Yay. Oh, great. The other one up on top. Who's closer? 15, 20. He'll go for Skewer. Nah, he'll go for Big Boy. It's like 15 or 25. So he'll go
So I
for.
have something for this. As he is moving and skittering through and maybe laughing gleefully, Skewer
Yeah.
will see him. Like, I reckon I could get you. He's gonna make an attack of opportunity because yeah,
Yeah.
that is a
Whew,
critical hit.
crit.
16 points of damage.
Let's see what that does to our poor little friend.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
Hey, don't hit my friend.
Ah! And he's going to try. Who doesn't have armor up yet?
Yeah, I just rolling quite well.
Fort save? Hey.
Hey, Crowfang.
Welcome in, Krillfang. So that does that. So I don't take that, but I do take the other
Just
damage.
the normal.
I mean, they're rolling like I rolled the other night. At least there's that.
There is that.
Miss. Marigold is up.
All right. Well,
The lovely Marigold.
now,
What is it you want to do?
Theory, I think that we're probably all right. These creatures seem all that. So she's going to cast Ashing Gust, a gentle, cool, icy breeze strikes up middle of this cavern, somehow blown in from the outside. We're gonna attack. And we're gonna
Whoa!
make an attack against that one.
That's the thing with slashing gust that makes it so good. The double strike like that is just can be so useful.
And we're gonna roll
You rolled the
damage.
exact same thing on both of them. That's awesome.
And because we're level 3 now, we get 3d4s. And she
That one
has
just
one last action. And make sure we're in range. Yes, we are. She is going to target that one with a wilding word. And it needs a will save against her, please.
yeah, he made it.
He did.
Oh, he
So
did. Wow, he actually rolled well.
he's got -2 to hit Marigold, but in all other ways, unaffected.
It's fine. Yep.
That is her turn, so it's Thurbol's turn.
It sounds like there is problem. I have not good vision on the enemy. I have this big friend in front of me who makes it hard to see things. I think he's more of a block than he is a door, if you know what I mean.
They are within range, though, so at least he can try a shot.
Skewer, you want me to get the one in front of you or the other one that has not moved yet?
Oh, he would get sneak attack from the one that hasn't moved yet, wouldn't he?
Yeah, so
But he
Skewer
wouldn't
would be
against
like,
one.
oh, I think I got this one. Go after that one.
Very good. I'll send an arrow at him and see if we can
Yeah,
strike him in the
surprise
face.
attack would allow you to get your sneak attack feature if you hit.
Right.
And that's what I was just thinking, because I haven't played Thurbold in a while.
Thankfully, he does have low light vision, so he's not impeded there.
Correct. Which is good. Otherwise, he would be. Please strike for me.
Oh. I mean, it's understandable with a big Peter in the way.
But rolling that, really a 3. Hey.
That will get the sneak.
So that one done. So that would be Thurbold. So Skewer is up.
Is feeling a little sick. Or he will, as an action, attempt to hack up.
Wretch.
Yeah, Wretch, which I believe
I don't blame him.
is Fortitude, correct? Yeah. Make a
Where's Wretch
Fortitude
under?
save against the DC. On a success, you reduce your second value. Yeah. So we're gonna try and Wretch. Here's the
So it's against the initial DC?
Yeah. Ah, easy peasy.
Oh, yeah.
But that does take an action. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better after that. Now let's see if we can hit it. And he's going to try to use
We have faith in you, Skewer. You can do it.
combat grab. Not No. Try to use snagging strike, right? Snagging strike. Oh, we will.
Oh, by the way, off topic, but I'm worried I'm going to forget again if I don't say it now.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have an interview next Tuesday, so that'll be your Wednesday, the day of Kingmaker. So
Okay.
hopefully that goes well.
All right, so we're definitely hitting. We're going to do 18 points of damage to it. It dies. He has one more action.
Man, skewer.
Seeing if there's any square that I can actually be in reach of both. There is.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he's going to move to here and just be like, you.
Come at me, bro.
He could get behind someone, but I think for now, he's just going to do that. So that is all of his action.
They will probably go to the nearest because they're just chaotic, crazy little critters from what I read up on them.
It's all right.
So they're okay.
It is
Just mentioning it for tactical evaluation.
Yeah. All right. We have Scrit right, followed by Scrit left.
Yep. Is Skewer done?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Okay.
He retched, he attacked, and he moved.
So the uninjured one is going to move up.
Attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! None of that.
Thwack.
For 9 points. Stop that!
Solid. Ah!
Nice.
Was that a friendly enough sounding voice for you?
Yeah. It is. They now have the rest of their actions. I do not have any more reactions. They miss. And they just barely hit with that second attack.
Yeah, barely. The fort save.
Save.
Make the fort save. Do not take poison.
We're fine.
Totally ignored.
All right. This one. I cannot react to that one.
I hope chat enjoys the
Ooh.
lovely noises.
Gosh. Yep. That'll do.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So he will take that, and he needs another fort save.
Mm-hmm.
Ow! Fine.
Nice. That's their whole turn.
That hurts.
Peter's fine. He's going to use this thing called a free action. Because why not? To start with, he's going to get the one that critted you, knowing that he doesn't like that.
Hey, say, leave my friend alone.
And he's going to do a 2-action blast on that one, trying to make sure he takes him out.
And it's good that you've gotten into.
Yep, sorry. Wife came in with Little Miss. Ooh. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Peter just is like punches and has his boulder go flying off his fist, right? Boof.
Jeez.
Like it's just smeared with rock bits
You're
everywhere.
getting really good at that, but oh, you scared me.
I'm sorry, Skewer. I did not mean to scare. I just did not want them to hurt you anymore. It's not nice to hurt friends.
Be able to move the ball.
He could, but he's not that nice.
Okay.
He's going to go for another blast and hope it works. Because he wants to help Peter or Skewer not be hit. Can't quite do it. Not the best choice, but it's the Peter choice.
Marigold, like, all right, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna see if I like. It takes her all her movement to get to here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Very
Right.
good. I'm sorry. I did not know you wanted to go. I would have moved if I known that. I'm sorry.
I hope I didn't burn you with the torch, dearie.
It's less hot than Forge. I think I'm okay.
She will.
Did you see Silver Wolf's statement on the scrits noise?
No.
I thought someone was choking on something with whatever noise that was.
I think, given that Furball is back there as well, he's gonna move again.
If she takes that one out, it won't matter anyways.
Well, I mean, she doesn't know that there's no more.
It's true.
Gonna move
She has
to
not seen any
here.
others.
Cast Wilding Word. That will save, please.
And it critically succeeds.
No, it doesn't.
Opposite
So,
way around.
we're gonna actually do this for the first time since we started. A critical failure on Wilding Word. So, on a normal failure, target takes -2 to attack her, but it also is sickened each time it damages. And sickened 2 on a critical failure.
Yeah. So if it attacks her, it's sickened too.
Yeah, so it just looks at her and feels ick. It knows.
I don't want to touch that.
All right.
Do it, you're not there.
Oh, that is her turn, Thurball.
Thunderbolt's going to strike.
There he is.
Unfortunately, I don't think that qualifies for a sneak attack.
No. Creature does have dark vision, right?
I was fairly certain they did.
Nice.
Sekroth doesn't say what their things are. It's a gremlin fey creature.
So, given the situation, yes.
If it didn't, it does now. They all have dark vision.
Okay, that's fine.
That due to the tainting that they would have here, that's where it would come from.
Okay, that's fine. So, missed on his second attack.
Yep.
And have Skewer. If
Why not? We'll have him try Bonmot for his
Oh, yeah.
final move and see how poorly he does. Yep.
All right, so
Skewers up.
is he snagging strike? But if he hits, he's probably going to kill it.
Yep.
Oh, he missed. That is unlikely.
Yeah.
He
Off
is
by one.
going to,
It's what happens when you roll a 4.
yeah, make another strike, but as a combat grab. Oh,
Ooh.
and then he moves here.
Okay.
Yeah, there. Getting to the other side so that someone can flank. He's like, oh, this one's Trixie. All right, that's his turn. Great.
Scrit's gonna turn at him. And let's see. They got really no other abilities that they can use here.
And he hits me. Ah! Fortitude save. Fine. No.
Just jumping at you, slashing at you.
Oh!
Good mad rabbit cat attacking and slashing.
Put him down, Peter.
I do not approve of you attacking my friend. You should know better. My friends I do care for. I will have to send you into a wall now, for that is what is required of me by my companionship that I have with my friend. Say goodbye, friend.
It's enough.
That one just gets splattered right in front of you. The rock goes right through him, hits the wall, and just like split into chunks.
I was prepared for that one.
Good, I'm glad, friend. Do you see any more of these beasts?
No, not at the moment. But I didn't see them before, so.
Well, keep an eye out.
And Marigold is going to come over. I'm assuming that combat is done.
Marigold,
And do some
I
medicine.
can't avoid some of these mushrooms. Is problem to step on them?
That doesn't seem to have done anything so far, dearie.
I'm a bit too big for some of the not stepping on part.
If if you use the treat medicine one, we can get it set up to auto roll if you want.
Here you go, dearie. I actually infused this particular salve with one of those glowing mushrooms. Should be good.
Skewer, you're radiant. You're glowing, friend.
Close very briefly. Or make it stop. I mean, it'll go away in a... Hey, kid. Oh, that's alright.
You don't want to be growing? I thought you'd like to grow.
He just shakes his head. He's like, no.
Okay, you ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's hope that I can be a little bit perceptive. So I couldn't see
Would
those
be
ones
good.
hiding behind the mushrooms. Well spotted,
Hey,
by the way.
look, there's place for me to be. I can fit here. Not everywhere I fit well.
Oh, it's or what's good it's going to do you, but
Maybe we should leave him there. It would be more entertaining to have him locked in a cave, yes? They're not nice, terrible.
entertaining
You
for
should be
who?
friend. Marigold, you want me go in front of you?
Um, maybe you can take up the rear. Make sure that nothing's coming from behind.
If that is what you want, I will do.
Just if we come across another cavern that's kind of, not very big and you're in the way, it might.
Very well. I do what you say. You's very wise. I follow your command, your suggestion.
Right. Well, there's different mushrooms up this way.
Hey, Skewer, you should know them. You like to have fungi, yes?
Uh, these ones, Marigold, are these ones any different? Do we need to be concerned? Come up to here. Check. I'm not terribly sure, dearie, but why don't you go and find out? Right. Anything happen here? See here. Trying to keep at a distance, but not super able. Oh.
So far, nothing.
What's happening so far? I think it's alright. I think they're just mushrooms. Looks like we
On
can
the
go.
far wall here,
Yeah.
when the light hits it from Marigold's torch, it does look like there's some drawings or paintings or something that are a bit faded that are old.
Oh, Theory, look at that. Looking very old and faded. You were told to look for some paintings, so maybe this is what they mean. What sort of check do we need to make on these? Society?
Recall knowledge of some sort.
Roll society. E. Let's go.
Not bad. So using her understanding of societal details,
How
she's able to
people's
piece together some of the information.
how
It
people's
looks to be depicting a bit of a storyline,
okay.
right? Because early days, they didn't have books. Where'd you record it? On the wall, right? So it kind of looks like a mural depicting a story of some great beast being beaten, being subdued, being trapped by these creatures that almost look to have some sort of dual nature. They look like they're half one type and half another type of being, along with some other being that seems to be guiding them and helping them or giving them power and is almost worshipped or revered, going against this other foe who gets subdued, beaten, and imprisoned.
Oh dearie, I
And
think this is
the
something that is might be of use to us. Yes. She repeats approximately what you're saying. Seems that
yep,
this is depicting an old tale, perhaps a myth or a remembrance. These people, these are of two natures, seem to be fighting some sort of ancient foe who they overcame, imprisoned. Okay, said that might be helpful. How? Well, assuming there's more of these paintings elsewhere in the cave.
Marigold, do a basic will save
Basic.
as you get to the last part of the mural. So you're able to hold it together and not give it away. So it's your choice. The last one shows the trapped creature reaching out, trying to call things to him to help him, and twisting some creatures as well as the land.
Okay. As far as I can tell, dearie, this trapped creature that these two natured ones are attacking didn't seem very friendly. Right. Shall I just pretend I understand? Hey, Thurbold, do you happen to know how this might be of use to us?
I mean, it looks very much like some of the murals from back home, but I do not know who enemy is or who to nature peoples are. So I do not know that it will help or not. I think we need to have more information to know if this information is valid or useful. But it seems like this cave has two directions. Do we want to go to that direction or to this direction?
Um. Either way,
Well, Marigold, you seem to know more about these things. Should we head to here or should we head to here?
says, well, dearie, I think eventually we should probably try to explore it all. So, I, let's pick left and always pick left for the moment. And we go around in a circle. We can come back and go the other way.
If that is what you want, we can do. I do not mind. I just want to be going home to the warm suns and sand.
Okay. Well, looks like there's a lot more mushrooms up in this section.
I don't understand why Thurbold likes sand so much. It always gets in way. You use as just slag to scrape off and throw away. I do not understand his desire for it. So, right before you go, I was going to say, let's have you do another perception check for this cave area that's ahead of you, since you probably would be on a bit of a lookout.
He's actually paying attention.
Well, that's good. I'm sure there could never be any sort of problems.
No.
Why would there be any
Oh.
sort of problems in a cave of ancestors? There's never any problems with creepy critters or anything like that. Never. Never. Oh, wait. So he sees hiding behind a few of the mushrooms. These critters.
Hey. He's hiding, trying to push his sky.
So I will quickly pull this one up to show everyone what these boogers, their example of them look like, is this. Ew. Yeah. Have you seen what they look like? Yeah, they look like mutant dog like things with like oversized eyes that are just dark, shadowy voids. So a skewer goes in, he sees that there is 4 of these creepy dog things there watching and waiting.
Got like darkness. Like, prepare yourselves. Why? Or
I mean, they obviously look devoid of good, so yeah.
all right. Ooh. Hey.
Wow. They get the good rolls.
All right.
Oh, man. So these twisted dog creatures snarl as we move towards the entrance. And yeah, they're going to move into attack. Speed 40.
It's a lot.
Ooh.
Not cool. Just rips into Skewer.
Okay, yeah, you can't really do very much about that. Now, damage. Oh!
So Skewer Marigold. It can reach Marigold. What do you think?
Main.
Go for the fighter in the front or the weak, soft target in the back?
Intelligent.
Their
That's
intelligence is
that's pretty
-2.
decent. I think they go for
Yeah.
Marigold, honestly.
Go for Marigold? Okay.
Yep.
Uh, oh.
Alright.
I see.
Yes.
That would have been different. Yeah, it should have done something different, but that was me forgetting it had how that worked. So nope, that's it for that one.
Okay. Yeah, they've got shadow bites.
Yeah, I should have done the shadow bite because I forgot that that one was a fort save instead of a attack roll, so it would have avoided the map penalty, but it's fine.
Well, this is going to be awkward because Marigold doesn't know things. She's going to do what she always does.
And they'll
Cast
do
a
their
spell.
thing.
So they can have an attack of opportunity. Well, at
Yep.
least the one next to her. As she
Yeah,
attempts
the
to.
one can. And is that at full attack?
Yeah. Or is. Oh! That is
So it tries to snap at her as she does it and just whiffs air.
So, I think this position we are going to cast a protector tree. Yeah. This protector tree is going to go.
And that's probably where the next dog was headed. Now he can't.
Right? So it has more utility than. He's like, nice juicy spot for that right there. And then he know much about these, so I think she won't pass Blood Ward. No. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna make a knowledge check, full knowledge check, to see if
Mhm.
she can identify these. She doesn't. So they're creatures. They look like beasts, but they got shadow. Does she
Mhm.
try occult or try nature? I think she's gonna try nature. See, maybe they're just twisted. 21.
Ooh, yeah, that's high enough. It actually says nature DC hard 17.
Okay. So, what does she find out about these?
They are shadowy creatures who can't speak, but know Fey and Alco. They are Fey creatures. Actually, they have a weakness to cold iron. They have a bite attack and a shadow bite, where they actually try to consume a portion from the creature. So they'll try to eat the shadow from the creature. They obviously have an attack of opportunity, and once in a while they can bamf between light, shadowy areas. They also see great in the dark, and they are able to hide fairly easily based on the fact that they always have shadow around them.
She will summarize that as a free action. Just sort of say, well,
Yep.
dearies, these are shadow creatures. They can do things with shadow. They probably can hide. All
I
right.
do not believe we have cold iron. That would be a good tool to get at some point.
Do not believe so either. Right. So it is the
Nope.
next Tamagir's turn because it was her final action to recall knowledge check.
So it's gonna run up and get antsy and agitated that it can't get in and bite, so it just like paces back and forth.
Nice.
And then ready to attack if it can reach someone.
Good.
You hurt Marigold. That is not okay. She is my well, sort of. Not really my grandmother, but she like grandmother. You leave her alone.
Really?
Really, really. Might
Roll
be
a
rough.
3.
We will see.
Well, I mean, when you roll a 3, it's pretty rough. So he'll kick out another one and just miss.
Unfortunate.
Dog just dips into the shadow and dodges the stone blasts that go flying by.
As the final Terragur comes in and goes likewise,
Comes running up and is just like, "Ah, ah," and likewise readies to hit one with an action. A boit if it can. Skewer,
Gee.
you get 4 pups around you.
Yeah, not the best situation. All right. Uh. Hmm. Right, well, he will target this one because it's next to Marigold and attacked Marigold. He will try to use his snagging strike on it. Does not. He tries to combat
Yeah.
grab. This one he succeeds. So he gets to hit with his weapon first. Does 10 points of damage. If the strike hits, he grabs the target and the creature remains grabbed. Bonk. And then I think it's a very good idea to attack again. So with his final action, he will look at this one and he's gonna scream at it. Ah! Man, pretty decent, but I'm not sure if they're affected by this.
23. What would that be there?
So he doesn't have the feature. So this does have the linguistic property. Let me double check that. This does have the linguistic property, so it does take a -4. It'll only be 19, and it's against will. It will still succeed. So it will
Yeah.
be frightened 1. Even with the penalty. So that one.
Bam. He's scared.
Right, that is all that Skewer can do right now. He now gets his reactive strike, potentially, if something moves.
Yeah. So Thurbold's going to given the close range quarters, he's going to switch to darts or to cards.
This one is off guard. Grab.
Yep. So you're going to just take out some cards and start flipping those. And so he's going to flick a card at his target. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
And of course, it's off guard. So
Sneak attack. Critical hit for 16. Nice.
that one goes down as a card just slits its throat and like shadow seeps out and just like Thurbold looks at Skewer and is like,
I think that one may no longer be a problem for us, friend.
and then he'll try to flick another card at the other one.
Oh,
Wow.
that'll work.
Okay.
Nice. Thump.
Apparently he can actually do his stuff once in a while.
Yep.
So that one's up. I'm going to pop this one off the list because there's no need. This one is going to try to bite into Skewer because Frighten just makes it so you have reduction. It doesn't mean you run away.
Oh.
So it's going to nip and miss by 1. Skewer, you saved yourself.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Lifts his leg right at the last minute. Snaps at empty air.
Gonna make you do a fort save. And then try to nip at you one last time. And fail. So Skewer can make the fort save as it tries to do a shadow bite.
Okay. Second.
Critical success. Well done. That's all he got.
Okay.
Marigold.
Okay. Marigold. Is thankful that she is here. She might. Man Visa. The Visa's in there. How high is this cabin? I think that we can.
Well, it has to at least be 10-ish foot. At least, 8, 9 foot minimum.
She's gonna
Since
step
Peter is in here.
with an action, and then she's gonna
So
slash
it's
and
about
gust.
a 10-foot tube.
Now that one that just went, need to
Mm-hmm.
remove frightened from.
Right.
Is it had its turn?
Yep.
So,
You're right.
slash and gust.
You're right.
Hit.
Nice.
Slash and gust. It's a hit.
Marigold is like one of the star characters. She heals, she kills.
That's pretty
She does
decent
it all.
damage. As the
What were the two
cold.
she was targeting?
It
That
is
one
the closest
and...
to us. Yeah.
Okay, so these two.
Can't really see the other, at least.
Yep. No, you're good. I want to make sure I took the damage off the correct ones, that's all.
Yeah, so a chilling, frosty blast comes from outside the cavern, slamming into these creatures, chilling them to the bone.
She hears a slight voice in her head as she does that. Yes. Get them.
Okay, that is her turn.
So this one's going to run up, try to get through to back here.
That's an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Wow.
16. No!
16 damage. Nearly killing the thing. It's like... as Matt just decimates the poor puppy with a skewer. Roll me a d3.
D3.
A d4. Roll me a d4. Okay. He's in a target-rich environment.
Yeah.
So I was trying to decide which one he'd go for. Like, he just saw Skewer not be too easily able to bite, and then the other one. The biggest meal, apparently, is the one he goes for.
Yeah. All right.
He hits.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to
Unfortunately,
Shadow Bite.
not protect that one.
Yep. Wait. No. I didn't say to have him roll. It's not even the correct modifier for me.
I mean,
I had deselected him and selected Peter to make that roll, and it didn't work. Let me try that again with the correct person rolling. Yeah, because he's at a plus 11, not a
Still
plus 9.
fails.
Still fails. Great. Ow. So it rips into him, and you hear Peter scream as it does quite a decent bit of damage. He took 12 damage this round. I think he's going to retaliate.
I assume so.
This thing's in melee. Oh, if only it was a crit.
That's the 2-action blast.
Mm-hmm. So he does.
Bad. Bonk.
No,
Peter takes
not on
that.
Peter.
Yes.
Just turns into a hammer and just the thing crumples in front of him. Well, I did not like that. It did not feel good. And then he's going to take a quick pot shot at the one in front of Skewer to try to lend a hand.
Succeeds.
And apparently he hits. Not as much damage, but
Bad.
not bad. So stone goes flying past Skewer's head and hits the dog in the face. Speaking of dog, I'd probably go there.
Okay.
Let's roll another d4. See which one this one attacks.
3 again.
Apparently it wants Peter again.
That worked out well for the last one.
Yeah, well, I mean, the dice like killing my characters. It's all fun. See?
Peter's fine.
Yeah, no, he's one of the best ones to take it, even without his armor on. They may hit him easier, but I mean, he has the health pool. So at least he has that benefit going for him, is that he has the health to withstand it. Skewer.
Oh, Skewer sees a nice juicy target behind him. Nice. I'm just gonna. Yep. Okay, let's try this again. Target. That one. Okay. For some reason, my targeting is not working. This might not pair. Apparently I can target myself, but I can't target the creature. Can you remove the bottom token from it, please? Yeah, that Now I can do it. And you're muted, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's not letting me select him for some reason either. But you got him targeted now because he's back here.
Yeah. All right, cool. So the making him deadened is a cool graphical effect, but I feel like it's maybe a little glitchy.
That's what I'm wondering.
Snagging strike. Nope. Combat
Don't know
grab.
that that's going to do it.
That'll work.
That'll do it.
I will do damage. Will be grab. Grab. 2 action.
Let me go. Let me go. Starts howling at.
I don't think that one's
Skewer.
been a target of fear, so he is going to shout at
This one has, yes.
Has? Shout at the one
This
that
one
has not.
This is one that has not. The one that you currently have grabbed has not.
Okay, he's gonna shout at it. Rah! That is not enough.
Nope.
Okay, third ball. This one is grabbed enough. Hard.
Yep. I think that's an ample target for another card.
Attack of opportunity from the creature if he's throwing a
Oh,
card.
you're right.
Maybe Thurbold doesn't know this yet.
Nope, probably not. So now he gets to learn. Maybe.
Sure
Ow!
does.
Yeah, he does.
Oof.
Good grief.
So how does he react to this?
Ow!
Creature doing that while he's trying to throw a card at it.
Screams out in pain as the dog bites him. Bad dog, you. Excuse me. Bad dog, I am Thurbold. I did not do anything to you. Why are you being so mean to me, you evil doggy? You're just going to try to throw another card because at this point.
Well, it can't attack it again, yeah.
Yeah.
He manages it. Yeah, that'll finish it off.
Bad dog, do not attack a poor kitty. It is not nice.
Last one.
So that's the very last one is still alive.
He's going to try to bite, shadow bite.
Okay. So, the damage will go onto
So-
the protector tree.
Yup. So crit the protector tree.
Yep, so the protector tree is actually at 20 health now.
So damage.
So it took 12. Still up. Absorbing 12 damage is not bad.
No, not at all. So then the fort save for the Shadow Bite. And that's his turn.
Okay, so Shadow Bite. Let's have a look. So Shadow Bite once per round attempts to tear away and swallow goblet of shadow from a creature within reach. Creature must attempt a Fortitude save. Cool. So Skewer makes a Fortitude save.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Skewer. Come on.
Yep, that will do.
Hey. Yeah, boy. Avoid that damage.
Alright. Marigold. Target the creature. Oh. E. Just. We have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
She
Oh.
hits with that so often.
Roll damage. And we get. Alright, damn it. And yeah, that's enough. Alright. This voice. Yes, killed it.
Yes, very good, dear. Keep up your good work.
Let's take that in her stride for the moment. It's like, oh dear. A lot of this cave. Perhaps we could do with a little bit of a rest. Let's just make sure that there's nothing left hidden in this particular section, and maybe we could take a break.
You mean like a 10-minute break to go to the bathroom and get a drink?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I think that sounds like a great idea.
I'm good with that if that's what you want to do.
Cool. Right, so we will be right back with the second half of our session. Stay tuned. Take a moment to stretch and have a drink and have food, all of that, and we will see you soon.
I'm good to go now. We're back. We're back.
Aqua.
Yay. Sure. We all took a bit of a walloping. Woo! Yeah, as far as yeah, and he has 49 health, so that's half his health, just about. Yeah. Did you want Thurgold to roll for skewer? He's not great at it. Yeah, he failed. Not a crit fail, but he failed. Sure. Doubtful, given that he has a low roll, but hey, he succeeds. 13 for Marigold. Ye-
'Would you like me to take lead?' 'Very good. I'm going to put on my armor.'
Smashes his fist together, and rock just like crawls up him and clings to his body. Beats his chest.
'Stoned up and ready to go.' 'Get stoned, ready to rock and roll.' 'Marigold, there is two paths. Which one you want to take?' 'They both straightforward. You said left, but the leftmost one or the one that goes to left? Because none go left. One goes this way, one goes that way.'
'Yeah.'
Is- You do not like the white things down there in this air. It's wafty. It looks like it's candy in the air or something. You don't want to go there. Oh, those do not look like standard spider webs. I do not think he should. Unless it is a very, very big spider that I have not seen before. Almost like a Skyrim spider stepping down from ceiling to bite your face when he has someone trapped in web that has claw. But I do not know what this Skyrim is, so we should press on up to the cave. But I cannot see. Oh, but I cannot see in the darkness. I need to have the light. Are you going to make light for me? I have torch as well, but I would need to start juggling it to keep you both available. But I can do that if we want. I was just using your lights, Marigold, because I did not think we need two. But if I am leading, I may need to have light, yes? You're welcome to take lead again, mister. I can see in the dark. Would you two stop fighting? I see more mushrooms. Move butts, or I smack bottom.
And he like smacks his fist like he's getting ready to slap bottoms of Skewer and Thurbold.
Marigold taught me how to smack bottom good. I see her do it number time to naughty children.
She could mean so many people. She could be the leader of the town. She could mean she's only 77. Uh, right.
Marigold, do you hear strange noise?
As we move into this area, everyone will get to hear the lovely whispers.
We're coming for you, you kind. Here we are. See what you're doing. Yeah, you know what you got. Hi.
So we all get to make this. It's so much fun. Um, you'd mentioned for the hazards and haunts and things, possibly need to adjust things. How do we adjust those, or do we need to? Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot. It is a d6 plus 4 damage on a fail. The creature also is frightened 1. Mm-hmm. This one sounded perfect to be creepy for this location. So I saw it and I was like, ooh, that fits what we need. So everyone is creeped out except for Marigold, which is actually kind of makes sense. So we all get to take 5 damage. Min damage. That's nice.
Mine too. I do not like it here. Very good. Do we really need to be here? I do not feel comfortable here.
It doesn't say. It says the haunt deals damage to creature in the area. Oh, basic, yes. Thank you for getting that. I'm still trying to figure some of this out. This is the second campaign I've ever run in Pathfinder, and the first one has 8 sessions, 12 sessions into it. So right, basic is half. Yep. That's it. Sorry, my wife was talking about something. Say that again. I apologize.
So, Marigold is wondering whether Peter can see a way through, or if we have to double back.
Uh, yes, Marigold. There is way up to left to go in here. It does not feel good to go in here. We can go this way, but I do not want to be in this room, really. It is very disturbing with the whispers in my head, and it hurts my head a lot. Can you make it go away? And we still hear the whole lovely, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die.
Or occultism?
Apparently, they say religion or performance. How would you feel about occultism? I need your input and help on this one. You can pop it open and take a look at it if you want.
Yeah, so what I do in my games is
That's what I'm
I do
asking.
not give people what check that they should be making. Allow them to make whatever recall knowledge that they would like to make. And if it beats the DC of whatever the thing is, even if it's not listed, they then know which skills are required for it. And if they've beaten it by a good amount, not necessarily 10, but, a decent amount, then you can tell them even like what skills might be to disable it on top of what to identify it, kind of. You can decipher this or whatever. So I
Then I would say
give
that does
leading
it.
information.
She's so I think that would work then. That allows her to know a thing she can do to ward herself from evil of the spirits. Because occultism more fits the whole mystical spirits, where this is supposed to be religion for more standard Galarian spirits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she wasn't to know that. You just sort of tap your knowledge.
No, I'm just saying that it makes sense to me, and I was explaining why it makes sense
Yeah.
to me that occultism would work plenty well.
Okay.
This has been clarity with you and with viewers about the differential and why and what, right? Trying to bring them in so they understand how to run if they choose to as well. So
Yeah.
trying to educate people on thought patterns and stuff too.
Typically in Pathfinder 2, a lot of haunts have religion as their source because this, but You know, I like for people to role play. If they think it's going to be a certain thing, then they can roll it. And yes, that's what I said before. Like if they do well, then they don't necessarily solve it, but they know what they need to do. At least have some ideas, have some leading. I like leading information. Anyway, so she knows how to ward herself, and so she will say to Peter, Ah, Peter, do you follow any higher power?
Yes, the mountain. It is very high.
Have a hero point. Oh. Oh, that's great.
The mountain is very, very big. It's very powerful. I followed mountain a lot. I also live inside mountain and work with mountains. Lovely material of stone and metal. It is wonderful, Marigold. You should come visit sometime and see.
So it sounds like you have a deep reverence for the mountain. If you said to yourself and focus on that deep reverence of the mountain, potentially you might be able to ward the spirit off. So she's instructing him to use his religion skill to see if he can ward this off by focusing in on him on the mountain. Suggested trying to cater the information that she knows to
Yep.
something that he can grasp.
Which is, not his wheelhouse at all.
Well, let's see. He might be able to figure this out. He might not.
Yeah, give it a try. It's fun to try, anyways. I mean, that's the whole point of role playing.
It's like it doesn't seem to be working. Well, I did say might, dear.
Yes, but what do I do now? I do not like the voices in my head. It does not feel good.
Well, if we keep moving, dearie, then eventually the voices should fade. If I walked far enough away from you, my voice would fade.
But if they follow?
We'll deal with it, won't we, dearie?
He'll try to follow Marigold's lead with that.
Skua tries to focus on the mountain. He's like, just a big hill. I'm not sure that's how that's going to help me, but all right. Still hear the voices.
I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do a fort save for Peter as he focuses on the stone and kinesis and see what the dice say about that. Does him trying to focus on his nature and on the mountain that way do anything? Just because I think it's fun for the dice to tell stories.
Yeah. Okay.
Apparently, the dice say that works better for him. So he rolled an 11 instead of a 2, giving him 21, even with the -1 from frightened. So he's like, be like mountain, be like stone.
Well,
And so he's going to squeeze his way
this is
through.
far from the first time that Skewer has been frightened. So he's not, like, particularly perturbed by the fact. Just like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll deal with it.
So as we walk into here, Marigold, roll a perception check.
Marigold perception check. Not great.
Okay. Skewer,
Okay.
roll a perception check. Peter
Perception.
walked in there because you told him to lead the way. So he's doing what he was told to. So he has to roll that.
Not great.
Oh, good. So as we leave that area, frightened is just temporary, right? It's for a round.
Mhm.
Is that how it works?
As soon as we're out of the area of effect, yeah.
Okay. So his frightened fades as you step out of there. However, as soon as he steps in here, you see he starts looking around worriedly as he is frightened again. What? Who? Where? What is going on?
We can all hear it, right?
Yeah.
Ah. Head.
So something triggered him and he looks scared again.
Seems like there are footsteps. I wonder if this is part of what was over there. Not sure, dearie. Doesn't seem
I'll have
connected,
Thurbold do
but
occultism since that's what Marigold did back there. He's like, she did that. I'll try to look cool like her.
oh, nope.
Nope.
No, I do not know what this is. I better not say anything. They will think strange things.
Maybe if I keep focusing on the big hill. Nope.
Okay. No one says anything. Peter will try to move on. Marigold, Skewer, Thurbold. Everyone gets to roll that.
Gets to roll that.
Will save.
Oh god. God.
Skewer fails. Peter failed.
Over here too.
Marigold succeeds.
Lisa doesn't this time.
Thurbold succeeds.
I think at this point, Marigold would be like, "Dearies, I just
You
think."
succeeded. but not a critical success.
Correct.
So you get frightened 1.
Okay. I think that there is some disembodied spirits around in this cave. I think they're trying to make us feel unsettled, and I think if we just move on, try to, hum
Where?
a friendly
You look
tune
for
or
them.
something, tune it out. Do you know a marching song that we can have, Skewer, that you remember from your military days? Something the men and the soldiers sung as they marched? He is going to try to remember a marching song.
As he does that, Thurbold's going to say something to Marigold. He's going to touch her.
Marigold, I do not want to alarm you, friend, but I want to make sure you know something. There is ghostly footprints following behind us. Behind all of us.
Yes, dearie.
And like the shadow dogs, I think it is like that, you know? The shadow evil sort of thing. Do you know how to get rid of him? Maybe that would help us not be so problem.
Um, Not really, dearie. I could try again. I learned from the other one, but maybe this one's different. We'll try this one.
Whoo! That actually would let you know that you can exorcise the spirit. Because if I do this and I show you in chat, you can see it says DC 18, exorcise the spirit.
So, what we need to do is we need to do some star jumps, dearie. All right, we're gonna exercise that spirit. So I need to make another check to disable it, don't I? As an autism check. I believe so. I think that we identified it, and now we know that we have to pass the DC 18.
Yep.
So,
I will see if Thurbold can assist.
yeah, we're all good. So, everyone lift your hands. Everyone put them down again. Shake your hands. Okay. Now jump. And jump. And jump. 1, 2, 3.
Miss Marigold, I do not understand how
Just do it,
this is
dear.
working out. Yes, ma'am, I am doing, but I am trying to understand how this
And
makes
all of
spirits
a
feel better.
sudden, his fear goes away. All of a sudden, the footsteps go away. Dearie, you don't have to understand. Just have to trust the little old lady.
Yes, you're 77. You know much. I
And
am not so
the
smart,
higher
my love.
power that is, well, behind much of what the little old lady knows.
Marigold, um,
Yes,
there's small
dearie.
path left here where you say you like to go. There are web other way. One way means I'm going to have to squeeze a lot.
Hmm. How long has it
Do you
been?
want me squeezing you first? Hmm?
She says, I don't think we should risk you getting stuck in there, Peter. Not just yet. If there's another way, perhaps that way. But I don't like the look of it. I I still think that
Well, I can try.
maybe the devil you know rather than getting stuck. It's
I
just
mean, I can try to let you go ahead and you can have Skewer look down up there maybe and see if he see anything. I don't want to get stuck and make where no one else can get in if there, nothing there. I do not know how far the tube go.
goes to the corner and she can see this.
Yeah, it opens up in there.
It opens up.
Mhm.
This is a very
Bigger room
long
there.
tunnel, dearie. Think it would take a pretty long time to try and squeeze all the way down here. It does open up eventually, but I'm not sure that that's really the best thing
Hold on.
for you, dear.
Go back where you were.
Gonna have like a
There
little bit of
is.
like humor in the world.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Ooh, have conditions being added. Lovely. I love
Yeah,
conditions.
no idea why.
Oh, ooh,
Oh, come on. I meant to have her selected.
and it's gonna hit her.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
In fact, take a look at her armor class. That's gonna crit.
Oh no.
We might have to modify this damage depending on what happens here. Don't know how much it is, but it's alright. We'll take that.
So as she gets ready to step back, a spike, a thorn, comes launching out of the dark and just stabs into her.
Ow! Staggers down the corridor.
Visa comes up there and starts like cawing crinkly in that direction. Like she's agitated and is looking at them hostilely. So, for those who don't know, this is the creature that just attacked our friend Marigold.
Ew.
What?
I mean, we love that for us, right? We love that.
Mm-hmm. It's a tree creature that just flung a poisoned spike at you.
And Visa is like clawing at it and being aggressive toward it.
Oh, yeah. Like she's like death to it if she could, show how she was feeling.
Marigold's like,
Absolutely not happy with it and is like aggressive at it, which Visa has not acted aggressive at things like that typically.
no. Oh! Oh!
Now, I
Visa,
will say,
what are you doing? Stop. Okay.
so that one just shot.
Sure.
So it would be made visible if she could actually see it. So it's going to rehide.
Hang on, I don't have. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, but I do need to.
Oh, you didn't have your armor on.
It wouldn't have mattered.
No. But that would be a good thing to have on.
I'm just going to store the spell, cast the spell.
Yeah, you'd mentioned you'd have it on.
Cool.
17. It would have made it non-crit.
Alright, so we'll take half that damage. Store 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does make a difference.
That makes a big difference. There's a big difference between 14 and 7.
Nice. Alright, so
Skewer.
it re-hid.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, it's beyond her sight range anyways. But
sees Visa
yeah.
like acting like this. Marigold's clearly hurt. Like, as a free action, Marigold, you want to engage with this? Not her turn, so she can't make any checks on Visa. Goes, really hurts, Skewer, and Peter can't, like, squeeze down here to do that. I think maybe we should try.
If you want to go in first, I can squeeze. I didn't want to plug hole. I can fit it just as tight.
I don't think it's a good idea. I don't have time to really talk any more than that.
Nope.
He was a little bit torn.
Rightly so.
It's like, I trust that you could protect us.
From behind? Absolutely.
So let's keep track of how far he's moving.
Yeah, hold on. Roll a perception there. Because you'd be able to potentially see them. They're not
20.
behind cover. They were just not in the light. It was beyond her sight range.
Perception.
So, given that he has dark vision, I am saying he would have a free perception check. Because they are actually within sight. He sees them crouching down, getting ready to attack again.
Right,
But
well,
Marigold couldn't because
20.
it's beyond her sight range.
I've got 35. Got 15 more feet for this action. 2, 3. So that's one move.
And right there, you're gifted with sight on another one that doesn't have an obstacle to hide behind.
This is not good. Alright, so let's see. Okay, he can reach them. There's 2 of them. Moved once. He's gonna trust that his companions can back him up. He's going to move all the way. I think he wants to move here, hoping that they don't have reach. Oh, hang on. He saw a projectile. No, he's gonna move all the way.
He saw a projectile, yes.
He's gonna move all the way up. Let's go. Maybe he will target, and he'll make a single attack using snagging strike.
Nice.
So there's the damage for that. And with snagging strike, it is now off guard. So that's all of his actions. He's spent all of his actions to get down here. This is incredibly ballsy and might kill Skewer, by the way.
We will do what we can to fix that.
Thurbold?
Thurbold is
But he works as a
Not
unit.
sure what
He is the
do,
he
but
wants to.
he's going to move up. Oh no, you did good. Because he needs a light, he probably is going to have to light one because he doesn't have
Well, he can take
dark vision.
Marigold's torch along the way.
Does she
Marigold's
want to
right
be?
there.
She would be okay giving her torch up.
Yeah. Problem with
Okay.
that.
Then he will start juggling. No, he doesn't need to because he only has one. So yeah, he will hold the torch and move in there.
I will unlight this torch. You'll have to.
And I will light this torch. Where's the button? The brain.
Torch is lit.
Thank you. And so he will move into there. He had a few more feet. So he can make it to, I think, about there. He's like,
Oh, that is problem. I need to attack. Oh,
it would be an action to take the torch
Yes.
or not. Okay. So then he would be out of actions.
he's like, there is light beyond these creatures. Behind them, I see light. So whatever is back in that room has light.
Skewer, you actually see what he's talking about now. That this whole wall, there's like light coming out from there. With dark vision, it wasn't as noticeable to you.
Okay.
So that would be his turn. This one is going to go. Seeing that Skewer is there, this one thinks he's handled and is going to target Thurbold with a range strike and critically miss.
Thank goodness.
So he's going to strike again and hit.
Uh-oh. Jesus
Doing
Christ.
16 to Thurbold. Oh!
Yep. Can anyone say TPK?
I hope not.
Well, let me tell you, there is absolutely zero chance that Peter can make his way. No chance.
Why is that?
I'll squeeze.
How far does squeeze let you go?
On a
I thought it
critical
was difficult, right?
success, you can squeeze through the tight space in 1 minute, 10 feet.
Oh,
Yep. Actually, that
so it takes
is a different thing. That is a no. So yours is just going to be difficult terrain.
okay.
That's for very very small spaces. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I thought this was
Yeah, it's just going to be
a
difficult terrain.
difficult terrain,
But
not
yes, you
a
can do it. It's
you're
just going to take
stuck.
you quite a while
Yeah.
because you've only got 20
All right.
feet, so you can only move 10 feet. So that's 30 feet
No, I got
around.
25. I got 25, and I can actually have 30 if I drop my armor.
Okay. While dropping your armor isn't the best move, it might be just to get through there quicker.
Right.
Anyway,
That's kind of what I was thinking.
we are up
That kind
to
of was my plan.
Marigold's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So Marigold will move there.
Have you ever gone to a place that has like those tubes for kids to play in?
Yeah.
Just like these round tubes for kids to crawl through and play in, play sets.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that is basically going to be what it is to Peter in this area. Like that's how I'm seeing it because it's not big enough he can go through. He can fit through by basically acting like a little kid.
Alright, she's gonna move to there.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna cast Blood Ward
Okay.
on Skewer and hope that this is just another of the creatures that we've fought while we've been here. And she's gonna name Faye because we've fought several. And hopefully this is one of them. She has no idea if it is.
Nope.
This is a croc shoot, but we've seen multiple
Yep.
different Fey creatures. Why not this one too? Hopefully, please, God. So she's moved. She's cast Blood Ward.
Did Why is there blood ward on the enemy? Did you accidentally drop it on the enemy? Okay. No, it's fine. I was just curious what happened.
And then she's gonna do battle medicine. You're not protected against battle medicine. You're protected against treat wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. Because you are not looking, healthy right now.
Mm-mm.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah, crit.
So, there's 18 points of healing in this moment there, Thurball. That's all she can do, but that is an excellent freaking turn. Peter.
26. Actually, Marigold still has an action.
No, she doesn't. She moved. Cast
She
Blood Ward.
does. No, she does.
Ow.
She feels like she has one action left.
Okay. It's odd.
Yes.
Then she will command Visa, who is looking vicious right now. Come on in and be vicious, I guess.
Okay.
2 actions.
Visa's speed is 60-foot flight.
Okay. Then Visa can get there.
For those who are watching, Matt's reaction is actually very valid. Matt is wondering why.
Matt has
But
a
he's rolling
feeling
with it.
about why, but
But
still
he
a
doesn't
little
know.
confused.
Yes.
Alright, so now I think she's done with her actions, with 4 actions
Yes.
this turn, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So Peter is going to spend his time crawling all the way through, and Marigold and actually he would go back one because from here he can actually see.
He can.
He looks like a little kid crawling through one of those tubes, and then like looks up and has like this crazed look a little bit in his eyes, looking out at the individual there, and he's gonna flick a chunk of metal at him. So that is further range. So I need to either do... No, go back. I'm trying to measure distance. Not tell you to move. That is 60 feet. So I want to switch from thrown to propulsive. It's just the fact that you can just spontaneously switch like that. It's crazy.
Just manage it.
Not sure why it got range penalty.
Because it's 50 feet, apparently. It says 50 there.
Okay.
You get the stronger range when you have your weapon, but
Mm-hmm. So the chunk of metal goes flying out and hits this thing. And that's Peter's turn. So this one, who's in front of Skewer, is going to target Skewer. Oh, you are both visible now. Stop being invisible. All right, we are good there. Okay. So this one is off guard. It's going to target Skewer, and it's going to strike at him with a branch.
okay.
However,
One to see. What?
yep, it should calculate in that he has an AC of 21 right now,
It does.
which it did,
Yes, it did.
and it missed,
And missed again.
and it missed.
Nice. All right. So it missed twice. Anything else?
Once per day. It only lasts a turn. Yeah, it's going to do that on Skewer.
No. Requirements was a successful thorn spike strike.
Oh, I missed that. Thank you, Matt. I'm trying to rush, and I need to slow down. It'll try to... It's not able to hit Skewer.
It has acrobatics,
It doesn't
athletics,
know.
deception, intimidation. Has a really good intimidation.
Yep. I was going to say, I think it's going to try to move away from him because it doesn't know that he has that, and it would like to blight him. It doesn't know that he has attack of opportunity. Reposition to be able to better strike, so it's going to move.
Okay. Doesn't hit, but now he understands.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're one of those kind. I think it's only fair to play it that the enemy doesn't know. If we don't know, they do, right? Unless they've observed us. So I'm trying to play what they would realistically kind of go for.
Yeah.
And he missed twice with his melee. Why would he do another time when he's like, oh, I've already missed?
Next. So you can
Reposition
trigger
and
off
try
guard
range.
off for me.
Yep.
As it is now off.
Correct. If you want, I can have Peter move to come in to give you flank on both of them. Unless you want Visa to flank and Peter to throw in support.
What I might do, he might actually go here.
Mm-hmm.
and he's still going to target the one that he was targeting before. And he's going to try and do his snagging strike to maybe knock it off guard as well, so that both of them might be, because
Cool.
because he could be flanking to make that one off guard, and then so he's going to try.
Yep.
So we'll snagging strike that one.
Miss by 1. Ugh.
And we will try to combat grab. Moved. He's snagging striked. No, he is just rolling terribly. Terribly. Alright. Thurble. Very brave, just not. That's not good. Bad.
I forgot Thurbold had nimble dodge and should have done that.
It's okay. You now remember.
So he's going to not move there, actually. He's going to move here to be out of the way. Should he go sword cane and move into attack and melee so that Skewer has flanking? Or should he throw a dart? I think he probably should go sword cane. Given that.
Probably, because he can flank from here.
Yeah.
Which leaves plenty of room for Peter to fit into that space.
Yep.
That looks pretty good to me.
So he is going to strike.
Nice.
Oh.
And it's off guard because it's flanked.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So he does some, but that's going to take his move to do that.
Yep, because he had to swap.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he figured that's more likely to hit. It's worth doing.
Yeah.
So this one is going to shoot a bolt at Marigold.
Okay, attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
Ugh, come on, Skewer. You can do better than this. Funk.
4 damage. Ooh. You know, if he keeps that up, she's going to be dead. So then he's going to do the parasitic bond, trying to get her to take additional damage if he gets hit.
Okay, well.
And then he's going to branch slap Skewer.
Oh, I'm re-rolling that.
Please do. Ay.
Let's go again. There we go.
There we go. Good.
So she's down a hero point, but Skewer still has his.
Right.
Ooh.
And of course, they crit when they slap at Skewer.
They crit? Okay.
Yeah.
He's probably going to go down.
At 20. Ay.
24 damage? Yep, he's unconscious. Oh.
That's all that one can do.
Is that all? Is that? Are you sure that that's all he can do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's all.
Great.
Marigold does have 4 actions she can take.
Yeah.
She feels like she's like 20 years or more younger than she is.
She's going to target Skewer.
Sounds good.
Heal him for 28 hit points. Yeah. Now he's still prone.
Oh, yeah.
So prone.
There you go.
And he is also wounded 1, please.
But still, that is immense. Marigold.
Insane.
You feel that if you give up a point of life per spell level, you can actually get your spells back here. Or
point of life
a
per
point of health
spell level?
per focus point. You can take a HP of damage
4, 5.
per spell level or per focus point.
Can I do this multiple times?
As long as you're within this area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take 6 points of health.
And that doesn't take an action. You just allowing your life to seep out to some power. And power is restored.
Okay. Cool. I'll take it. That's all my actions, though. I moved Visa, and I cast 2 action.
Yep.
Okay, Peter. You see that Visa has moved as well, which means that whichever of these two you want to attack is going to be flanked.
So he can just barely make it with 2 actions. And so then he has to pick. He looks at Skewer, looks at Visa. And how does that? Oh, that takes 2 actions.
Yeah, I think you can only either get your armor on, make one.
He'll do a punch on him because now he's allowing them all to get flanking. So he's going to stay there for that reason for now. Next turn, he's considering moving to do something a little bit different, but he had to get in here anyways. And he couldn't get here otherwise. So he's just going to stay there and give him a walloping.
Okay.
So he's going to target that one and shank.
Ooh.
Ah, yeah. Ready?
Nice.
Crit. Finally crit. Finally crit. That's crazy.
Mm.
But yeah, that's all he can do.
There is.
They're not liking their position as much anymore.
Shocking.
They saw Skewer go down. They have no reason to think he's back up. They're going to try to hit Peter, which unfortunately they'll probably be able to do a little bit easier this time. Oh, great.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Wow.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
That could have been...
You know, if we rolled that damage when we got that, we
so
would have been like,
much
oh, fuck. But in this case, it being reversed, we're like, whew.
With a potential of 36, and he takes 8, that's insane.
Yeah. It's absolute madness. That's great. Oh, man.
Yeah, definitely being watched over.
Right?
Is that another critical hit? Oh my god!
Crit. Good grief.
All right. Uh-oh.
That
Yeah,
one
that's
definitely
more
hurt.
like it. Jeez.
And that was still at multiple attack penalty.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this... Yep. Okay.
Good. Finally.
Thank goodness.
Ow.
Yep. All right. Wow. And we're getting up from prone. So that's a single action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I'm so glad we got that persistent damage off, though.
You're going to try a snagging strike. Come on. And a combat grab.
By 2.
Yeah. That will work. So,
nice.
This one is grabbed. And we will do this amount of damage to it. Okay. That's all he can do. This is not good. Thurbolt.
Thurbolt's going to target that one. And strike, because we got to take them out. Or we gonna die.
That's a hit. It is flanked.
Right?
This is close, man. Eesh. That's a hit. Wow. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. Oh.
Please, 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 please. Oh man.
It's a very stern. Oh. It is
So this is
grabbed,
the
off
grab
guard,
beating one.
immobilized.
So he's gonna try to break the guard.
Okay.
So that is a fort save? No.
No,
Athletics.
it's athletics or acrobatics, whatever is better. And his DC
Acrobatics
is
slightly better.
my DC, which at the moment is 21.
And he.
Succeeds.
Oh, wow. Yep. He pops out.
Longer grabbed.
That's 1. Roll a d2. Or pick a number between 1 and 2.
M.
There's that. Great. Peter. Peter's like,
Oh, they're hurting me a lot. It is not feeling so good.
Peter's down to 8 health.
It's a very tough encounter.
Yep. And he's going to look back at you and scream at you.
Oh. All right. Yep. That'll be frightened too, because we love that for us. Is that on skewer?
Yeah. And he takes bleed damage of 2. And he doesn't recover. Critically fail. What does crit fail and recovery do? Anything? Okay. Marigold.
Yeah.
Marigold, save us all.
Frightened 2. Yeah. Yeah. So she spends an action to sustain. Spends 2 actions. Have I battle medicine, Peter? No.
No.
Alright, we'll spend an action to battle medicine. Let's do that first.
I wanted to rack back over my mind and make sure, like, double check. Crit.
48. So let's see if we can roll well still. It's better than nothing. So that's 2 actions. We're gonna spend
2 actions.
2 actions to cast Protect a Tree. And Protect a Tree is going.
No. I think that means I'll hit Protector Tree with what I was going to try to do. I was going to drop a line, do Shard Strike, so I could try to hit both of them.
I mean, Protect a Tree, yeah, is a technically. Let's check.
Do you want to put it here and just bump Visa above it?
Just have a look.
Because then it could block for both.
Yeah, I suppose. So we've cast 2 actions
just trying to see if I
do
can
that. So that's
put a little bit
actions.
more damage on him.
Peter?
Because we need the damage on him. So I'm going to go here drop a shard strike on them, which I can make it be a 30-foot line. Like that. So I can avoid all our friends. I'm going to destroy that cave wall. Oof. And it does this save, this damage. Oh, nope. It would have been that much piercing, not slashing, but whatever. And then they
Same.
get clumsy 1 if they critically fail.
Okay, let's find out. Reflex is
Yep.
okay, so half damage to that one.
No.
And half damage to that one. So they both take
Bummers.
4.
Yep. I tried. I was hoping it would do better to do that.
So he moved and did 2 actions to do that. So that's his turn.
Yep.
Right. Very. This is rough, man.
Yep. This one hasn't used its parasitic. And they know that Marigold can heal, so I think this one's going to try.
So it has to hit with the range strike first.
Yep.
Which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see if we get that. It's targeted. It's this one, right?
This one. The lower one. Flanked.
That one. Work. Here's the attack. Oh, come on. I do have a hero point.
Do it.
Let's do it.
If you crit, you get your hero point back.
Can't even hit it. Because I'm frightened.
All right.
Actually,
Can Protector Tree.
Just thinking about the order of things.
Wouldn't that have...
Which effect did frightened? It was...
His intimidation.
So it's gone down by 1, so he does succeed.
Yeah, that would have been a success.
Just.
Yeah.
So...
Could Protector Tree absorb the hit from Marigold, or does it have to be the target is within range? Was it the attacker or the target?
Let me check it. Sure that both. Alright, so we've got an ally adjacent to the tree. So it cannot.
Bummers. So that'd be 11 damage to her.
Okay. She's gonna fall unconscious, I guess.
However, she can transfer any of her damage to Visa.
Okay. Let's do that then. Let's go. Let's do 11 damage to Visa. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's that. And it did make a successful strike, so technically.
Yep.
Okay, I'm over. Let's make a will save. Oh, yeah. Oh. No, none of that. I don't think so.
They can't use that anymore. That they used it up on her, trying to prevent her for doing it, and she would have taken half their damage. So, but nope.
All right.
Nope. This one's then going to glare at Thurbold.
Oh. Nope.
And I don't think that'd do it. It's will DC, right?
Yeah, he's his +7.
Yeah, so he's just laughs at him.
You think that will do anything to me? You don't understand. You do not understand the warm sun and the lovely sands. You cannot do anything to me with your funny-looking face. Skewer.
All right. Let's do.
End it.
Snagging strike. It's enough.
You hit.
And damage.
And damage.
And it is off guard as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to try and combat grab on the other one.
By 1.
And the frighten doesn't go away till the end.
Yep.
That is what it is. We didn't quite get that attack in. Have one more.
So do you think punching them would work better, or do you think that the hitting them both works better? Yeah, I should have done that.
Skewer hasn't tried to frighten these. So
No.
he will try. Target the one next to him with intimidation. That's not bad. It's against this one. I don't know if that's going to work.
That'll just do it.
Just do it.
Because they actually understand common.
All right. Well, that one is frightened one. And then his frightened will drop off.
That's great.
That will be the end of his turn. Thurball?
Thurbold's going to try to strike this one.
Oh, yeah.
Please, big damage. Not big damage. A little bit of damage.
And this is rough.
Succeed. Oh. He finally succeeds.
Add a penalty to perception and will saves. Nice.
Wow. It's the first time he's managed that.
Nice. I vary. Hopefully, I very, very dead soon.
Right. What is the skill to try to go through a opponent's space?
That would be acrobatics. Yep. Tumble through.
So he's going to do that.
Succeeds. Now, 1 second. Just check something.
Oh, that's Yep. No, you'd get it. That is a movement one. I forgot about that. Do it. Do it.
Yep. I get to do it. to do it. And I thought it was, but we wanted to make sure. Here's the roll.
Yep.
Now. Does manage to
So it's
get
going
to
to
the
move
other
back
side.
and fling one at Skewer.
Okay.
Which will
Hits.
hit. Just.
The tree
Yep.
take 13 points of damage.
Yep.
Is now on 7.
And that's his turn. Marigold. He's still bleeding out. I love that.
Marigold. And action to keep concentrating on Blood Ward. Then it's going to cast
Heal.
a 2-action heal. Yeah, I think that's the thing that she. So she's going to target Peter.
Herself, Peter, Skewer, not really Thirbold, but herself and Peter definitely both could use some healing.
30 points of healing to Peter.
Oh! Yeah, that'll top him up.
Yeah, it will. He has 1 action left. She is not battle medicined on herself. Will
It's true.
attempt that. Oh yeah. 8. And we heal for 8. Okay, we're getting there. We are scraping through. Oh,
It's been rough. It's
yeah,
been rough.
but we have
Peter, knowing he needs his armor, is going to do that first because he kind of needs it. He's taking too much damage. Then he's going to look at this guy and be like, "It is not wise to upset Skewer. He makes for a very angry opponent when you do not conduct yourself well. And I believe he liked to say it's hammer time."
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
No! Oh no, 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 no. Oh, dude.
That's actually because of Skewer's snagging strike too.
Yeah. And look at that.
20. Ooh.
Wow. That's all he can do.
I mean,
You know,
pretty damn
just that.
good. All right. Well, it can go.
You know what? He could actually die from the persistent damage.
Yeah, at the end of his turn, potentially.
Yeah.
But he has his turn.
He absolutely
so what is he
gonna hit
gonna do?
Peter back for that. Like, I don't see them acting any differently than smacking Peter back for that action. And we'll miss.
Oh. And we'll miss.
And miss. And swing, swing, swing. And
We'll miss.
apparently things have turned a little bit. Skewer.
Yep.
I believe he's not off guard anymore since that was your turn,
He
right?
is not off guard.
However, you know what he does have to do? Take 4 damage. 1 point off. Oh, he's no longer persistent bleed. Aww. I'm sure that you can't happen to try to do 1 point of damage, can you?
Let's find out. We're not going to do any special moves. Yep.
Ooh.
How
Yeah,
about
that'll
a
hit.
critical hit of 18 points? Then we're going to move here. And we're going to try and combat grab. That will also hit.
Yup.
Oh, do that damage
Ooh.
and grab. That's Skewer's turn. Throw a ball. That one's off guard. Yep.
That would be there. So he would actually need to go here so he doesn't take 2 actions to move. Because 1 action's more fun. Yeah.
That's nice.
And he's going to try one more time because we really need to end this.
Any managers?
D. There we go.
Okay.
Guys seen better days.
Has. It's his turn now. Grabbed. Off
He's
going.
going to try to break out.
Frightened. Yeah, go
She
ahead.
will succeed. He will try to strike Skewer.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then he'll try to strike Thirbold. I'm just doing it because it's here. It's just quicker.
Yeah,
Do
apparently.
that. So he crits Skewer and he hits Thirbold. So Skewer took 20 points of damage and Thirbold takes 7 points of damage. And that's Guy's turn. Marigold.
Gee.
Nope. He's still bleeding. Dude, how much bleed damage has this guy taken? It's 4 rounds of bleed already, anyways. That is so nice. I love persistent damage.
Damage pretty good.
I want to figure out
alright.
how to make a really good persistent damage build.
I'm not sure that there is something for.
No, it'd be a fun experiment to do with you at some point, though, if you're interested. See what we could do, what kind of build we could come up for persistent damage.
Does 8 damage. He concentrates
Specialist.
on the blood ward. That's her turn, Peter.
Yep. Peter's going to move up, target the foe,
And we finish it all.
and 2 action pummel.
Yes, please. It's on 1 health. Oh. Do you have your healers?
No, I do.
Oh, yes, just. Oh, thank God for that freaking flanking.
Right.
All right, we managed to just barely. I mean, we're looking very healthy for that being so close, but oof.
Yeah. So just to make it clear, this was a severe threat
Mm-hmm.
because they were supposed to be a bit of an issue. They're supposed to be the guardians here.
That was rough,
Do you
man.
feel do you feel sufficiently guardianed by them?
Yes. Ow.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been a lot more difficult if there hadn't been some divine intervention going on there.
Well, maybe she should check out the walls because there is a number of writings across these walls. And there's light coming from down here.
I think I need to sit down first.
No kidding. Dude. Skewer took a beating. I mean, Peter did too, but Skewer took double beating. He's been downed and nearly downed a second time. Like he got the Casseur treatment.
Yeah. Yeah. That's alright though. Sometimes these things happen.
Oh yeah,
Alright, so yes, Marigold is going to be looking at the walls while Skewer is doing some heavy breathing.
Marigold, your bird flies off.
Alright, I guess I'm not looking at the walls, dearie. What's going on? You better not be flying into danger. What is that?
What's what? You see two statues that are giving off some light, but then you see a main one in the center that's giving off quite a lot of light and looks familiar to someone who visited you. And Visa is just sitting on its shoulder.
Marigold will kneel, I guess.
Let's have you roll a occultism. Since it's not exactly religion, but kind of religion. You're not sure what this place is. As you kneel, a strange little critter steps out from behind the statue. Small critter. You know what a fawn is, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like a fawn, except for instead of a human portion, it is a humanoid fox portion.
Okay.
So the lower side and the horns of the standard fawn, but the body and face of a fox with hands that are usable. Marigold? It, are you Marigold?
Is mine.
I, I was told you would be coming. Is it finally time?
Marigold doesn't respond. She's looking around as if someone else is going to speak into that question.
Is it time, Marigold? Is it finally time? I've waited so long.
What do I check for? Probably nature, right? For Mab.
For what?
Just knowledge of what this time thing might be based on Mab's. I don't know. Touching in with Mab.
Sure.
See if I can reach out my senses to see if this is time for God knows what.
You feel Mabs absolutely has touched this place. And I mean, it's clear by the statue and the fact that it still has an effect.
So, what she will say is this. She says, I have been guided here, dearie. Not meant to go on to this venture in the first place, but Mab had other plans. And if I have made it, that means that whatever you have been waiting for is probably happening. I couldn't stop it even if I tried.
The little guy runs up to you and gives you a hug like a little grandkid just thrilled that grandma's finally there.
I will hug him back. There.
She feels a weird tingling sensation inside, as though she has been marked or bonded to a spirit creature who's been bound to this location until a new vessel could take him away.
Alright, so Marigold, when she feels this, will have a deep furrow in her brow. She will look down her left hand. She will look at a particular finger on the left. This finger. This finger. Upon which there is a ring. And she will look at that and she will see if there's another connection still present after this bond has.
Which connection is she looking
Norman.
for?
Norman.
That can Norman, yeah, he's still there. Yes.
Because
It's a different sort of connection to his.
because she feels a bond and she hasn't felt a bond since she married him. Like that was 50 odd years ago.
Oh yeah.
And
That is still there. She still feels that.
But that's her
This
first
one is a bit
reaction. Her first
different.
reaction isn't
Legitimate.
isn't a nice reaction. Fuck, is Norman still there?
Yeah. Absolutely still there.
Okay. She feels this
Are
secondary
you worried
bond
about him?
every day, dear.
Oh, well, we can try something. Come over here. And he leads you over to in front of the statue.
Alright, she will stand up.
He gestures for her to sit here.
Sit down.
He takes out some items and starts putting marks on the floor. And he keeps looking up at the statue every so often, making sure that like there's eye contact or something to the location. He draws it and then pours out some silvery liquid that's almost translucent that kind of like spreads out slowly. And then it like almost looks like it hardens or something to almost like a mirror. He's like, reach out and say his name and ask Mab to help you see him.
Okay. Closes her eyes. Says, Norman, dear. Mind focusing attention and says, Mab, Apparently, I should be reaching out to see if you can help me here. Reach him.
You hear the call of a magpie in your ear
Okay.
as there's sparkles and stuff that happened on the mirror. And slowly, you see you're basically looking through a magpie's eyes. What would Norman be doing?
If it is daytime, he
I
would
can
be in the field and he would be herding his flock. Um, Maybe finding them a new pasture, guiding them to water. If it was nighttime, he would be
daytime.
cooking a meal.
Yeah. So she sees him watching the sheep by a pasture and leading them down to the creek brook there for them to drink, just watching over them, tending them.
It's interesting because there's something else that she sees in this moment. She wasn't
Mhm.
expecting. With Norman, uh, there are two others she did not expect. Their parents are not there. There are two boys, stocky, strong, 4-year-old boys. And a tear will come to her eye. She sees her grandsons, her great grandsons. And I think if she sees them, which she does,
Mhm.
she will involuntarily probably call out their names. Alex, Sid.
They don't seem
They,
to hear her.
yeah, makes sense.
Mhm.
But it looks like Norman is showing them what he's doing and how he's doing it. How
Mhm.
he has for his children and for his grandchildren and now his great grandchildren. Even at 4 years old. Showing them how to lead the sheep down to the creek, how to sit and wait as they gather and drink, how to not like jump if one of them accidentally slips in. These sorts of
Mhm. She sees one of them pick up a stick to act more like grandpa as well.
the one that picked up the
Use a
stick
shepherd stick.
will definitely be Calix. And he probably, instead of acting like Grandpa, probably wields it like a sword. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Does that help, Marigold?
She can barely speak. She just nods, I think. She doesn't even try to respond other than
You know, we'll be headed back there. It's time.
I yes. Doesn't really say very much.
All right. Hmm?
Doesn't really say very much, just I and yes.
Yeah.
Separate thoughts, connected.
What is Skewer doing while this is happening?
And once he's like taken a breath and recovered, he's probably curious as to what's going on down there. He probably goes in there for about 2 seconds flat, sees that whatever's going on is incredibly personal, and then probably comes back out again and
Yeah.
lowers his voice. If he had a hat, he'd probably remove it. The whole just. But yeah, goes in there, sees what's going on, and then he'll come over
Yep.
and he'll say, sort of under his breath, to Thurbal to maybe keep quiet, as there seems to be some sort of ritual, important, personal.
Yeah. Peter is looked in there as Skewer was sitting, and of course, immediately also left, and he started to copy down what he can from the murals.
Skewer, you know what these say. You seem to be more educated than some. Do you know how to read these?
What do I need to read it?
Uh, what's a decipher writing check?
Arcana.
Sure. I haven't done a lot of decipher writing, so I'm not familiar
It's
with
it's
it. I know it's
based
an
on what
action
it's
to
based on
take.
the source of the writing, actually. So
Okay.
if it's nature writing, it would but that's going to be about the same anyway. It'll be just 16 if it's nature.
Okay.
So again, it's one of these
They,
things that's like determined by the
yeah.
nature of what it.
So he's able to piece some of it together, but not all of it. It's not exactly his a known language to him.
You can probably see bits of story that are loosely connected in whatever the pictures
Yeah.
are trying to show, but he can't read it. Like, oh, well, they're doing this, and that leads to this, and this happens. He doesn't really know what it
This is
means.
interesting. I do not understand how that connects. Can you explain that?
He goes, no. Might have to wait for that one, sort of gesturing with his head.
Yep. Thurbol's just over there playing cards.
Skewer, you want to play cards with me?
Well, as it's quiet.
Sure, take a seat. We can play. Will we wait for Marigold?
And they can do that while they wait for Marigold.
Right.
Now, we're at that time, so we'll pick up here next week. Give you time to think if you want Marigold to have her do anything else. Yeah, it's very personal time to her and everything. She now has been marked with a spirit. Ooh.
See.
We
That's.
hope you all enjoyed, viewers. Thank you
Hmm.
all for being here. We appreciate it.
We love being
Join
here
us
with
next
you
week for the
all.
continuation.
Ah,
Mhm.
have a good night, DM, after this, and for anyone watching, have a good. See if anybody is about to raid.
Well, our normal's available if we want.
They still around.
Hmm?
They still around.
They are. They started late. They've been going for 2 hours, so they probably have 30 minutes to an hour.
Alright, we can go and say hi.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. Until next week, as always, enjoy the story. We'll see you guys next time.
Look after yourselves, guys. Be kind to one another, and as always, from me, Matt Nah. Catch you on the flip side. Please be watching the Nexus channel on Saturday night, US time. And earlier for some Cyberpunk And then next week, Mega. Bye soon.